Hi, everybody. Welcome to 5 Minutes With. I'm John Younger with Assisted Living Locators. Today, I have the honor of spending 5 minutes with Diane Robinson of Wingate Residences at Haverhill. Hey, Diane.
Thank you so much, John. That was very nice. It's nice to see you.
You as well. Thanks for coming on. And why don't you tell us about Wingate?
Sure. I'm at Wingate Residences at Haverhill now, and I'm very excited to be here, and I'll tell you why. So I've been doing this a little over 10 years now, worked for six other communities, opening six other communities. This is my seventh community that I've opened. And the reason why I was so excited to be a part of this community is because it's a campus model. So what I mean by that is here in the community that I work in, Wingate Residences at Haverhill, we have 64 apartments for independent living, assisted living, and memory care here in our building. But then we're on the same campus with Wingate at Haverhill, which offers short-term rehab, long-term care, and they also have a secure dementia care program that offers the skilled nursing piece. And then the company owns West River Hospice too. So we have 7 levels of care, all on the same campus, all by the same company, which is really nice. And in my opinion, it answers the two most popular questions better, in the best way possible. So in my experience with families, they always ask what happens when the care needs increase and what happens if the financial picture changes. And this, the 7 levels of care, all on the same campus, answers both of those questions really well. So that's what I really like about this project.
Oh, great. So you folks really answer the whole campus environment. The folks who come into assisted living might be, like you just said, concerned about what happens next. These folks who come in to see you can stay on campus forever. Plus, you've got the hospice part too.
That's right. That's right. So you see this model in other places too. If you think about CCRCs or the continuing care retirement communities, but what Wingate has done here is they've offered this in a rental model without a buy-in. So it's very rare to find that, and there's only probably a handful in the state that are offering that without a buy-in. So you get all of those levels of care, access to all of those levels of care without having to buy into that model.
Right, and that can be, having the buy-in type of community can be a big obstacle for a lot of folks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there are pros to cons to both, but I think this model, in my opinion, in the 10 years that I've been talking to families about what they're looking for, this product has really resonated with them. So I'm happy to offer that for them here.
Right. And your building's fairly new.
It is. We opened October 2018, so we just passed, a little past our 1-year anniversary. I guess we're about 18 months now. We're doing very well. This spring was very interesting time, but with the campus model, families have really adopted it early, and we've had a lot of great support from the town, from our partners, including you, as we've been opening and filling up our community.
That's great. So talk a little bit about some of those extra things that you guys have out back there in that beautiful garden area.
So we're on 14 acres here, which is really a blessing for us. So that makes our outdoor space probably the best outdoor space I've ever seen. We have a certified butterfly garden here. We have a fire pit on a patio that's directly off the main dining room. So what we can offer here is indoor and outdoor dining. So people can come into the dining room, sit down, either inside or outside, and our dining room staff would serve them just like they're at any restaurant that's serving inside and outside. And then the fire pit, the grandkids love that for s'mores, and it's right next to where our outdoor kitchen is. So, when we're having barbecues, it's really nice to be able to hang out down there. Very few mosquitoes because the fire pit blows them all away.
Sure.
And then you can also take a little path that goes over to the butterfly garden, and there's a circular path that goes beyond that goes right by a man-made pond that we made too when we were under construction too. So the outdoor space is fabulous. We have a separate courtyard for our memory care too that has raised beds in it, beautiful seating, cushioned chairs, nice grass, great plantings, that they can be either inside or outside as they choose to. So it's a real sense of freedom, even though it's a secure program there too.
Right. So that's wonderful. Tell me a bit about the care the care, because care is very important, as you know. You've got some
Yeah.
good longevity with your caregivers.
We do. We have some great longevity with our care team. So all of our management staff actually has been in their roles. I'm probably the shortest amount of time in my role, comparatively speaking to the other department heads. Our executive director has over 30 years of experience managing in a management position, managing assisted living communities. Our care team collectively, they probably have close to 100 years of managing. When you
Wow.
take our resident care director, our director of our memory care program is also a nurse by training. And then we are offering here 12 hours of nursing support every day, 7 days a week. And then our aides, of course, are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with the pendant system. And I'll add too that our care here, the pendant system that we have, all the technology, you know, being a new building is all really
Sure.
super cool, including the pendant system. So in my experience in assisted living, most times when you're using the pendant system, it'll tell you, you know, apartment 212 is calling. And so your aides will go to apartment 212 and help that person. Well, this particular pendant system acts more like a GPS system. So it'll say, you know, apartment 212 is calling from the butterfly garden and wants help coming
Ah,
back from the butterfly garden. So it's, you know, sometimes when you're pressing your pendant, you could be in somebody else's apartment, you could be in the dining room, you could be in one of the common areas that's not near that particular apartment. So this pendant system gives them a locator along with the indicating that someone needs help.
that's a great service. That's a
Yeah,
great addition. Very,
yeah,
very a good, safe addition.
yeah.
Um, Folks wanted to come and take a tour or give you a call. What's the best way to get a hold of you?
I keep my cell phone with me all the time, so they can call my cell phone directly at 978-590-8154. The main number at the community is 978-912-9250. For more information about our property, I like to suggest to people to go to our website. There's a really beautiful photo gallery there, and links to our Facebook page too. So then on our Facebook page, you get a really great glimpse of what happens inside the community. So what we do with the residents, what we do when we invite referral sources here, when we go offsite in our van and take trips and go out to restaurants and that, we take a lot of pictures at those particular events and we share those on our Facebook page. So that's more of a live glimpse of life here at the community.
Awesome. That's great. Diane, thank you so much for your time and sharing 5 minutes with Diane Robinson of Wingate Residences at Haverhill.
It's my pleasure. I think this is a great job that you're doing, John. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See ya.